Hello everybody, this is Solar Tiger with another solar power video. Today is Friday the 22nd of December 2023 and this video is going to be about a new battery charger I bought. Yep, I bought a new battery charger. Over here, this is the battery charger I was using before. This is a Victron Blue Power IP67 charger. It is a smart charger, and that means it has the Bluetooth, and this is a 7 amp charger that I bought from eBay, and I did a video about it before. When I bought this one, it had an EU plug on it, as you saw, and in the previous video I simply cut off the plug and fitted a UK 3-pin plug, and I was using this charger and it was fine. The only thing is that I found I needed a charger with more output, because this is the winter time now and it's not very sunny outside. It rains a lot. It's dark and cloudy for weeks at a time, and there's very little sun. And when the sun does appear, because it's December, it's not very strong, and it doesn't charge the batteries very well. On top of that, I'm running my 12 volts devices, like my mini computer, one of these Chrome boxes, my battery chargers, aquarium light, charging my iPad, my iPhone, and running my aquarium pump and other things. I need a charger with more output, because running my DC stuff was running about 50 watts, and when I was trying to charge the batteries and run the DC stuff, I was only putting about 2 or 3 amps actually into the batteries. I'll show you the batteries. This is the battery box, as you've seen in many previous videos. These are the cheap LiPo 4 batteries that I bought from Amazon, the cheapest ones I could find. These are 12.8 volt 100 amp hour batteries. I got 2 of them, and they seem to be doing well. These are the cheapest batteries I could get, around £200 mark, and so far I bought them in August and it's now December and they're doing okay. And as I said, because it is the winter time, autumn winter time, it's not very sunny. I'm still using my DC stuff, and I'm having to use the battery charger a lot because there's no sun. So that's what we got there. So I was looking on eBay, as I do a lot, buy most of my stuff on eBay. I only bought these batteries from Amazon because 1, they were cheaper, and 2, I had a credit to spend on Amazon. Otherwise I don't buy stuff from Amazon. I buy everything on eBay. So I was looking on eBay, as I do every day, and I was looking for a charger with more output, something around 15-20 amp range, but I didn't want to spend lots of money. And one day I was searching and this popped up. So this is a Victron Blue Smart charger, the IP65 one, It's a 15 amp charger. It's smart. It has the Bluetooth, and this one came fitted with a UK 3-pin plug. So bonus there. So it comes with a 5-year guarantee if you buy it from a store, I guess. I bought it from a private seller, so I probably won't get a 5-year guarantee, but the product is designed with that in mind, and I've always bought Victron products and had no problem with them. They're good quality, and they all work together as part of a system. So this is a smart charger. I have Victron Smart Solar Charge Controller. I have Victron Smart Battery Monitor. I have another smart charge controller out there in the shed as well. So Victron stuff works well, it's good quality, and it all works together as part of a system. And I'm monitoring it with the through the VRM remote monitoring portal using a Raspberry Pi and software that's provided by Victron. So that all works part of the system as well. So anyway, today is about the charger. So on the front of the box here it says it's water, dust and chemical resistant. It has a 7-step smart charge algorithm. It will charge fully discharged or dead batteries. This charger is designed for lead acid and lithium iron phosphate batteries. So that's good. We have lithium ion batteries, iron phosphate batteries. The charger can function as a power supply if you need that. I've never used that function, but it has that function available. It will work in very cold conditions down to minus 30 degrees Celsius. Well, I'm using it inside the house and it will never be that cold. You might have reasons that might be good to you. It has battery life enhancing features. The output is switchable between maximum output and I think 3 or 4 amps if you want to charge smaller batteries. It has a lithium ion battery mode which you use to charge lithium iron phosphate batteries, and because it has Bluetooth you can control the functions through your smartphone or tablet or other Bluetooth enabled device, so that is good. So you could put this in a cupboard or something and you can still monitor it with your phone or tablet, so that might be good if you have it in an RV or something where you have it in a sort of compartment that's not so easy to get to and you can't see the indicator lights on the actual unit. If I point you at the unit, it's down here. This one has a mode button on the front for making selections, and then it has various indicator lights, which is good if it's in a visible location, but as I said, if it's not in a visible location then you can access the settings through the app, the Victron Connect app, which is available for Android and iOS devices. So that's good. If I show you the previous charger I had, this is the previous charger I had. It just has 2 indicator lights on it and you controlled all the functions through the app. So that's that. This one's all metal, whereas this one is plastic, so, and it's a different colour. This one's black and the other one is blue, but that's that. So if we go back to the box, it has some usage icons. So we've got quad bike there, a boat, tractor, caravan, camper van or RV, motorboat, car, or motorcycle. Basically anything that has a battery in it you can charge. See what we got. Let's turn the box around. Okay, some specifications. It can work on any AC voltage main supply between 110 and 130 volts. Well, that's interesting. We're in the UK, we use 220 volts. It's currently plugged into 220 volts. It came with a UK plug, so I guess this should read 220 volts for in the UK. Efficiency is greater than 94%. The standby consumption is less than half a watt. So that means when the batteries are fully charged, the charger goes into a kind of standby mode and it draws less than half a watt. Charging voltages. So for lithium ion it's 14.2, and then for lead acid you can choose between 14.4 or 14.7. It has a reconditioning function for lead acid batteries to kind of rejuvenate them if you let them go low for a long time. Then this charger can attempt to repair them. Charging current is 15 amps in the normal mode and 3 amps in the low power mode. I said you can change that. Charging is 7-step fully automatic algorithm. Has a DC output wiring and connector that can carry up to 20 amps. Well, this is a 15 amp charger, so that's appropriate. It has a low consumption from the battery, about 1 milliamp. I guess that's when it's connected but not turned on. It has an operating temperature range of between -30 to +50. So that's that. Right, included in the box you have 2 methods of connecting the charger to your batteries. You can either use the eyelet connectors or the crocodile clamps, and these connectors have a plug and socket connector to the output leads, so you can unplug and use whichever ones you find appropriate. So in my situation the charger is going to be always connected to the battery, so I have used the eyelets. So I have one eyelet here on the shunt and the other eyelet is on the positive battery terminal. So, and the output connector is a plug and socket, so I can unplug this and convert to the crocodile clips if I want to. So if I show you the crocodile clips, so these are the crocodile clips. So you would use these, say, if you was charging the battery in your car. You charge the battery and then you disconnect the clamps from the car battery, you lower the bonnet and then you can drive away. So that's a usage where you connect the charger to the battery when you need to charge it. So a sort of temporary connection. And these leads are good quality and it has a connector on it. Let's try and flip it. The connector plug has a dust cover on it to keep the rubbish out of it, so that's good. Stop corrosion getting in and stuff like that, so that's good. So you get both lots in the box. You can buy some other accessories as well. So you can get this cable set, but with an inline fuse in it. These ones don't have a fuse in, but you can buy ones that have a fuse in. You can buy an extension cable if you need to lengthen the output leads. So you say you had your car in the garage, say, and you plug the charger into the wall, but you find that the output leads are not long enough to reach to your car. You can get an extension to make the output leads longer, so that'd be a usage for that maybe. You can buy an output cable that has a cigarette lighter plug on it, so you can charge through the cigarette lighter port if that's any use to you. Saves you having to lift up the bonnet or the hood to attach cables in the engine compartment. It might be easier for you just to plug into a cigarette lighter socket. That might work for you. So that's that. So it's handy that you have a choice of connections, so that's good. Let's see, flip the box around to the back. So this is the back of the box. So as you can see, this is what you get in the box. There's the charger and the choice of connections, and this is what the Victron Connect app looks like. I mean, I have the app on my phone, but because I'm making the video with this phone, I can't show it to you. So in the app it shows you the voltage of the battery or bank of batteries and the current going into the batteries. It has a graph to show you which part of the charging cycle you're in, and it has a history section showing you what mode you was in, the starting voltage, the finishing voltage, and how many amp hours you put into the battery in that cycle, on over however many cycles, because it has a history. So that's good. So when it comes to price, I got a good deal on this. It is new in box. Oh, you also get instructions as well. These are a brief version of the instructions, and if you want the full instructions, you can download the manual from the Victron Energy website. So otherwise they end up putting a thick book inside the box in umpteen different languages, and I guess that adds to the cost. So now they just put in a brief overview, some simple instructions to get you going, and then if you want the full manual you can download it from their website. As far as cost goes, I paid only £60 UK for this, so I thought that was a good deal. A 15 amp smart charger for £60. So I jumped on it. I think the seller had 2 for sale, and I bought this one. I saw it and then just grabbed it. So that's the box. So we're down here. So it is waterproof, it says, but I'm using it indoors. You'd probably use it in a garage or inside your RV or caravan or wherever, so you probably won't be exposing it to any moisture, I wouldn't have thought. But anyway, on the front of the unit there's a mode button. You press it to cycle through the modes. So we're currently on lithium ion mode. We have a reconditioning mode, so that's for lead acid batteries that are being let go for a while. Maybe it's in your second car or in your caravan or whatever, that's been in storage for a while over the winter, say, and the battery's gone down a bit because you haven't been using it, you haven't been charging it. So come the springtime, then you might need to be reconditioned to try and get it going again. So that's what that mode is for. It has a high mode that charges up to 14.7 volts. That's probably good for some types of AGM batteries. My old AGM batteries, you could charge them up to 15 volts according to the manufacturer, so maybe that's why you need the high setting. Then it has a standard setting for lead acid batteries of 14.4 volts, so that's those modes. And then it has 7 steps to its charging cycles. So you got float, absorption and bulk. When you first connect the charger and turn it on, it goes into a test mode where it sort of analyzes your battery, and when your battery is fully charged, it automatically switches to its storage mode. So what that does is it reduces the voltage to reduce the formation of gases in lead acid batteries, and that extends their life. And the manufacturer says you can leave the charger connected to the battery indefinitely, so maybe you could do that over the winter in your caravan, for example. If you had it in a garage or in a storage unit that had electricity, you could hook up the charger to your battery and just leave it plugged in, and it would keep your battery topped up over the winter, so that when you came back in the spring and you wanted to use your caravan or your convertible car or whatever, then it would be ready to go. The battery would be fully charged and away you'd go. Not you come back in the spring and suddenly found that your battery had gone kaput and that you'd have to go and buy a new one. So, that happens with recreational vehicles that you only use in the spring and summertime. So like caravans, RVs, and say classic cars and things like that, then this would be able to keep your batteries in good condition whilst in storage. So on the front here there's just a mode button to change the modes, but if you want to do anything more advanced, then you need to use the app, and the app lets you change all sorts of settings. Other than the presets, you can have custom settings and you can change all different things according to what you need and to what your battery manufacturer specifies. So it's very adjustable, which is true with a lot of Victron equipment. You can modify the settings to your heart's content to cover all different things, different batteries or different usage conditions. So that is that. If I take you over to my monitoring system, so I use the Victron remote monitoring system. I can monitor it on my own home network, and I can monitor it online on the internet through the Victron VRM app That's a separate app for that. Now, as you can see here, I'm just going to make some space. So here is the remote console. I mean, they make equipment for showing this. The Color Control GX, I think it's called. Or you can buy a thing with a screen, but it's very expensive. So what I'm using here is an old iPod, and it's showing my system. So from the solar panels, I'm bringing in 32 watts. This is the gloomish, winterish weather that we got outside. It's cloudy, not much sun. Actually, today's okay, but recently it's been very dark, pouring with rain, blowing strong winds, where you get no power in at all. So, let's focus again. So we're bringing 30 watts from the solar panels, and because of how things are set up here, where the charger inputs its power is on the DC system, and it says that we got 188 watts coming from the charger, and going into the batteries, I have two 100 amp hour batteries. We are putting 218 watts into the batteries. So at this moment 190 watts is coming from the charger and 28 watts is coming from the solar panels. The batteries are at 13.4 volts. We're at 78% state of charge, and we're sticking 16.3 amps into the batteries. So this is a vast improvement over the 7 amp charger, where if I was lucky I was actually putting about 40 watts into the batteries, which was about 3 to 4 amps. So I can charge my batteries up a lot quicker now, and also run all of my DC equipment at the same time, and still charge the batteries at a good rate. So this is Solar Tiger with a review of the Victron Energy Blue Smart IP65 charger with the Bluetooth. So this is the charger, and I bought it for £60 off of eBay, new in the UK, and I'm very happy with it. Also, the charger has mounting holes for screwing it to a surface for permanent mounting. You can also buy a holster type thing that the charger will slot into for storage, where the charger just slots into it. It's not permanently attached to it. So that would be good, say, in your garage, so when you wasn't using it you'd slip it into the holster, and then when you wanted to use it you would pull it out and go and connect it to your car when you was using it. So that's that. So you have a permanent mounting, and you can buy a holder for it for storage as well. So it has a rubber cable, rubber feeling type cable, so it's durable. The output cable is nice and thick, and I am happy with it. So this is Solar Tiger with a review of my upgraded battery charger. I'd like to thank you for watching, and because this will probably be the last video you see from me before Christmas, I wish all my viewers a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year from here in the United Kingdom. If you like what you've seen in my videos, then why not drop me a comment? Remember, I only answer sensible comments, as I say in every video. And click like and subscribe to my channel for further videos. I try to buy my equipment at a bargain price. I spend lots of time on eBay to grab bargains because I am on a budget. So this is Solar Tiger saying thank you for watching and goodbye. Thank you.